Hello, everyone. It's Matt Scott. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching if you're watching this. I am so happy to be here. I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday. And I just want to start out by sharing that the reason I'm coming live is to preview the fact that later today, in about 5 hours, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be having the first Let's Care live conversation series happening this month on Saturdays, every Saturday this month, with a different change maker. Today is at 3 p.m. Eastern is with Amy Wilson, who is the author of Empathy for Change. I met her a few years back when she was a White House Presidential Innovation Fellow under the Obama administration, which then turned into the Trump administration. And she just has this really phenomenal story, and I'm excited to see you there and have you tune in. So this is the information. You just saw the fancy graphic pop up. This is my first time using StreamYard for this Let's Care Live series. And before just encouraging you again to tune in, I want to mention why I'm doing this conversation series. So March 8th, 2017, my dad Moses passed away, and he was this incredible epic change maker who really inspired me and honestly was like my best friend in the world. And without him in the world, I didn't have that same motivation and inspiration. And at one point, a few months after losing him and after being in grief group, I had this epiphany that told me, like, you know what? I need to go out and start meeting people and having conversations and interviewing people, because what helped me feel great was having those conversations. And so today it's been 100 plus conversations with change makers from around the world, and Amy is going to be the latest one. So I'd encourage you to tune in today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could watch it here, wherever you're seeing this preview stream, or you could go to lets.care/Amy Wilson, where there's an embedded version of this. But just want to talk about some of the things that excite me most about Amy. You know, she is, again, the author of Empathy for Change, and someone who, it's interesting because I think sometimes people write about these different topics or they speak about different topics, but you don't really know if they back it up. And I've had the honor of really seeing and witnessing firsthand and just knowing Amy, empathy in her life and in her experience from being a White House Presidential Innovation Fellow and meeting her in just being part of the White House Open Data Innovation Summit. I think that was 2016. To then she mentions in her book and otherwise being let go from the White House under the Trump administration. And that is something that I also witnessed to an extent. And so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about her experience. We'll talk about who she is as a human. I hope you'll tune in 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to stop talking, but thanks for watching, and comment if you want to learn more. If you want to subscribe to just tune into Let's Care, go to lets.care/subscribe, and you could do that. But hope that you're here for Amy and the conversation that we have. Last thing I'll say is that if you have any questions, feel free to comment here, wherever it is, or drop them in the chat when we're live, and we might be able to get to them as we go along. So thanks again so much for watching, and until then, keep impacting.